More than 3,000 feet above sea level in the North Carolina mountains is Kidd Brewer Stadium, The Rock, home to the Appalachian State Mountaineers, and Boone is ready for this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State, with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. To the ground with the back. Finds that crease. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense closed down quickly. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Quarterback on the keeper. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. They'll get him stopped. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're bringing heat. And he was hit. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper. The give to the single back. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. They'll try to run for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's complete to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
At the 40, there he goes.
Misdirection type plays is that you can pull offensive linemen and get extra bodies at the point of attack. So you're setting yourself up with good angles if you execute it.
Go the other direction. Nice misdirection play call by this offense.
Looking down the middle. He's got it.
After he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's brought down.
Really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Delay of game. Offense.
He'll pull it on the read. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself. Be a time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Thomas looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. 2 set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. And they couldn't hold up. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And the ball is intercepted. Bringing it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, App State.
really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up.
They'll go to the ground. He's dropped.
Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for him.
And the pass rush is effective. Give to the running back. Plows through the defense. You want to back to the ground with the running back. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down. On second down, wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Hands it off. Blast his way ahead. He'll do it himself. And that ball's on the ground behind the line.
The weather conditions start to come down. It starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football.
No doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up. Using his legs, it's Norton. He's knocked down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Firing to the right, complete. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They'll get him stopped. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with something.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
The half tied up, so good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation.
They'll give it to him again. And he runs through one. They'll run play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Gets open down the middle. He's going to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man downfield. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gives it to the back on the draw. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Get it out on the screen. And this one splits the uprights. Now, we played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
Buccaneers will boot it away to start the second half. And He'll return it and try to get behind his blockers.
And I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create
and that defense gets to him. The give to the tailback. Not much.
Even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Eat more clock and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offense.
Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Jackson. And the defense wrestles it. Handoff from the gun. They get him on the ground. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll pick up 4. Give to the fullback. Drag down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll put the tight end in motion. Hand off to the fullback. Quick strike complete. Nice move to keep running. Going to the run, it's Norton. We'll give him a couple. And he has a solid game. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got it! Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to surge it in. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down. Now the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. And from the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, App State.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything.
Sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
He'll keep it himself. A solid run.
Over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Unloads it downfield. He holds it in.
Getting that play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
Gets it out quickly. On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds. Now from inside the red zone. Trying to get to it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, NC State!
Move the ball down the field. Didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding.
The give on the counter. And they'll bring him down. They'll ride the hot hand. They stop him cold. Off play action. Still looking on the move. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he got smacked. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. Thomas back to pass. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. And out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's complete. Knocked out.
To do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on you. And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gapped.
They'll try the run. Wrestled to the ground. On the run, it's Norton. Jump. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Dances away from the D. They go to the ground. Really nice stop. They'll leave it with the lone back. Really nice run. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. Right back to the well. They knock him down. He wants to throw here on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Defense uses a timeout with the run on first and goal. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Fast motion from the offense. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Going up top on first down. And a little too much adrenaline. Thomas looking to fire. And that's third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're trying to get to him. Going to try to get it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people, and you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward